It's on to a new week for Seattle, and next on the schedule are the 49ers. There's an aggressive secondary waiting for them, and some chances to throw it deep.
The calendar reads 2026. It is Week 18, the final week of the regular season. Every game on the schedule is a division battle, and this is one of the best. The Seahawks and 49ers come your way next. On the visitors' sideline, Seahawks head coach Mike Macdonald. His guys are in the midst of really an incredibly impressive run. Only one loss here in the latter stages of the season. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Lee looks to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Seahawks are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's off to a hot start, completing his lone throw for the long touchdown pass on that last drive. And they'll try again here with a first down.
Here we go.
Lee. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Back to throw, Lee. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the one he was after there. But it's going to be second down. Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation.
And got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
At the 39-yard line.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Here's Lee to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Lee. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10. Throwing here, Lee. He'll get this complete to the tight end, Barner. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Seahawks. Let's go. Down.
19 Tigers.
Looking to throw. Lee. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Ready up.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Lee. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Lee. He'll try, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to widen their advantage. But defensively, it didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about coming out of college. You're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
He has the 4 touchdown passes, and last drive he ran one in for good measure. He's done it all in this one. See what he has in store here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
To throw is Lee. Throwing to start the drive. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lee. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. He's still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 52 yards. And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first half lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Throwing to start the drive. Lee. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him, the mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the 3rd quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work, and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Lee. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First and 10 at the
Remember,
31
Brandon, he
yard
ran
line.
for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Back to throw. Lee. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Intended for A.J.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Complete to number 11, Jackson Smith and Jigba. 5 yards on the pickup. And this is third down.
3rd and 5.
Sack. Ready.
Looking to throw. Lee.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw. Lee. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
34 yards.
And the Seahawks take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And the yardage just continues to pile up. We're still in the 3rd quarter. He's had a heck of a game.
Keep your calculator handy because these numbers are skyrocketing. Loving watching what he's doing right now because, what do we call it, in the zone?
Yeah, he's in the zone.
I think he's in the zone plus right now. Everything is like a laser.
See if he can stay in that zone. From the shotgun, here's Lee.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
When you start at your own 20, oftentimes defenses play you for the run. They stack the line of scrimmage. They decided, let's not run into that mess. Let's get outside, get to the perimeter, go high, wide, and handsome, and throw that bad boy downfield.
Beautiful ball, good catch, and then it was off to the races, one play, and in the end zone. Come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the fourth, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result. This is Super Bowl-esque, and they've got to feel awfully good about what they put out there today.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hot, hot.
Looking to throw. Lee. Going up top for Kupp. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Lee out of the gun. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Ready? Check up.
Here's Lee, throwing to start the drive. They shakes him off. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lee.
They'll let this go deep for Smith-Njigba.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
He's got a man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the 3rd down conversion.
44-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that 1st down run.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Set. Hook.
Back to throw. Lee.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Out now come the Seahawks. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shot.
And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And on that one, the youngster got caught holding the football a little too long in his own end zone.
And, Brandon, you know how we always talk about the clock that a quarterback has to have in his head when he's passing the ball? It has to speed up when you're backed up like this because you know pressure's coming at you. He'll learn. He's just a rookie.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
So the victory here for Seattle. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.